day hasn't changed from the rest. I just choose to do something different.
Alright y'all, so this video is going to be a little different from the cinematic videos that I normally do. I will be explaining my experience as a male model thus far. So I haven't gotten to the top tiers or the toppest tier, but one day I will. So I just want to kind of give y'all just an update on some of the things that I've experienced as being a runway model while the sun is still up. Because the sun doing this thing. So I got to make sure I capture that real fast before it goes down. So let's get right to it. Okay, so at most casting calls, there'll be more girls than guys. So as a male model, you automatically will stand out. So the way to fumble the bag is to just trip or to just be overly unprofessional or to be unprofessional at all, honestly. But yeah, there's definitely going to be more girls than guys. So you do have an advantage of getting picked, but you have to also make sure that you are professional, that you are on time as well. But yeah, that's one of the perks is being like a male. It's like there's gonna be more women, so you kind of stand out. So just do your thing, don't worry about it. All right, so number 2 is being tall isn't a guarantee that you'll get picked. I thought, cause I'm like 6'4", 6'5" on a good day, that oh yeah, I'll walk in any room, I'll get picked. No, I done got turned down so many times. It's like, do y'all know models need to be tall? But it's like sometimes designers want their model to be shorter just because it may fit their garment better. And I'm still kind of understanding what that means, but designers tell me like, you have a great build, but I just need someone shorter for the pieces that I have. I'm like, I wish I understood what that meant, but that's what it is. So that's number 2. It's definitely that being tall isn't always a guarantee that you'll get picked. So if you're tall, don't just rely on being tall. If you're short, you have an opportunity to get picked a lot of the times. So keep striving for sure. Okay, so number 3 is to have a social media presence. You may think that designers and coordinators don't look at your page after they picked you or before they picked you, but they do. Trust me, I've spoken to a lot of designers and coordinators and they go through your stuff. They see if you talk about or if you talk bad about other designers and other models and other people just in general. So they're looking at your stuff. And it's a good way for them to see a personality so they can see kind of what garments that they think would be best for you. And this is a good segue to talk about the sponsor. I am the sponsor of this video right here. I am a content creator and coach. So I basically help any content creator that's looking to create dope videos, looking to learn more about video editing, looking to create more of an aesthetic feel to their Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube platform. So definitely hit me up. You can just kind of comment down below either your email or you can DM me on Instagram and we can go from there. So, but yeah, I would definitely say a social media presence is a necessity. You can have 2 followers and only 1 picture, but they want someone that has a following, not millions of followers. I only have like 1,400 right now, so it's not a lot, but those followers are engaging and I speak to them often and I'm positive and I'm uplifting on my platform, so they want to see that too. Essentials to bring to every fashion show as a male model. You need deodorant, you need oil spray or some sort of light scented or no scented lotion. You need a pair of black, white, and blue jeans. You need white socks and black socks and no show socks, so my ankle socks. You need black dress shoes, you need black boots, you need brown shoes, you need some white sneakers, and you need some black sneakers. Oh, and you also need some colorful sneakers too. I've just realized that some brands want you to have colorful sneakers. So if you have some, even if they're dirty, try to clean them up. Or if you just have to get some new ones, do that. But they definitely want some colorful sneakers. All right, so model coordinators most times play favorite. So here are some things to help you be their favorite. Always be on time. Network with the other models because they see that you aren't antisocial and that you're able to get out your bubble and that you're able to be positive and network with other people. They like to see that. Help clean up after shows. This is just something that I do innately because I'm kind of OCD. So I like stuff to be a certain way. So it wasn't hard for me to do that, but I realized that the coordinators and the designers saw that and they were like, I like the fact that you helped out and cleaned after the show and you didn't just like run off, you know what I mean? So help out after the show for sure. Helping them keep the show organized. So if there's a loud crowd and they need everyone to be quiet so they can tell the news, be able to be like, hey, everyone be quiet, shh, you know, do whatever you can to kind of keep things in order the best way you can. You're not a coordinator, you're not a designer, you're not the host, you're not the get together, you're the model, but also help out in a different way because you stand out. All right, so number 6 is people are actually nice if you're nice first. So if you come in the room and you quiet, if you sit in the corner, if you're just being boring, being lame, they're 10 times out of 10. Hello? Wasting my time. They're 10 times out of 10 gonna be nice, or no. If you sit in the corner, they're 10 times out of 10 not gonna say anything to you unless they're just like super extroverted or curious. But most people are gonna leave you where you be, and you're gonna be no one doing that. You have to make sure that you're getting out your bubble and doing some stuff and get out that corner. Be nice to people, even if you just say, hey girl, I like your hair, or hey man, I like your shoes. Like, just get out your shell and just start talking to people randomly about the most random stuff, about what's random, about nothing but random stuff. And trust me, it'll go a long way, because you'll start to just meet more nice people. They'll bring you to their group. It just always works out being that way, for sure. So be nice first, and you'll see that everyone is pretty much nice. There are, though, some weird people, and I've met at fashion shows, and I'm just like, man, you're weird. Not to be judgmental, but like, you're weird. So I have to just kind of tell myself, like, all right, well, keep it positive, don't judge them, but know kind of what it is and what it's not. So leave them alone. But yeah, definitely be nice, because everyone is pretty much nervous or kind of don't know what to do. Just be nice, be happy, and it'll start to fall in place. As a male model, you're gonna be asked a lot to take off your shirt. They're gonna ask you like a million different times to take off your shirt. Like a million different times to take off your shirt. So you have to be comfortable with how you look. If you aren't, just tell them, hey, I'm not comfortable taking off my shirt. But just know that it kind of works against you. So get your body in shape. And I'm still trying to get my body in shape. I don't have the perfect 6-pack abs. Let me see if I can show. Oh, see. I have some abs. You kind of can see a little bit. This is not the best light. Don't worry about that. This is not the best light, but in some lights I have some decent pair of abs, you know what I mean? But be comfortable taking off your shirt, even if you don't have the best bod, just cause confidence is the best thing to overcome abs. But you probably will look better with the abs anyway. So have abs and confidence. Let's work on that for sure. But yeah, be comfortable taking off your shirt, because they're gonna ask you as a male model, hey, can you take off your shirt? Can I see this? Can I see that? They won't tell you to take off your underwears. They're not like that. At least I haven't experienced that. So if you are experiencing that, you may not be at a modeling casting call. You may be in porn. So be aware. Be very aware. You're gonna spend so much time, so much energy, and probably so much money working for free before you make even a single penny. Do I have a penny? It's too far. A single penny. Let's see if I can try to show a penny right here. A single penny. But you have to enjoy it. I feel like that's the thing. If you don't enjoy it, it's gonna show, and you are gonna quit. So you have to continue to do it. You have to love doing it, and know that it'll work out over time, for sure. But you won't make a penny unless you have like a manager, or you are able to bargain yourself well. You won't make a penny for a while. And I still don't make money from most of my fashion shows. Some I do, some photo shoots I do. Some photo shoots, they pay for my hair. Some photo shoots, they pay for my travel, or they pay for certain pieces. So I'm still working on getting that full pay from every fashion show. But some of it I just love the experience, love the people. I know it's gonna be good for content, so I'm down to do it regardless. But I am working on like, hey, is it compensated? And another thing, I don't think I have it in my notes. So this is a little tip. I ain't gonna tell everybody, but I'm gonna tell y'all. When you ask, is it compensated? Try not to ask, is it compensated to a group? Try to ask them one-on-one, like after the casting, or like on their own time, like just a one-on-one, because they may be able to do it for you. But if you say, hey, is this compensated in front of 50 other people? It's gonna be kind of hard to say yeah. But if they just say that one person, maybe somebody else asks, okay, cool, I can work with that, because at least you about your business, and if you asking if it's compensated, you are probably very professional. If I look at your profile, if I look at your social media platform, which you need to come to me to get coaching, and they see everything is thorough, all right, cool. I've actually made money from just asking. Sometimes I may be like, oh, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if they're gonna be able to afford. I don't know if they're gonna just ask, and then they be like, yeah, I got you, but don't tell anyone else. So that's a little tidbit. And make sure that you're not loose lip telling everybody your business. You didn't make no money from it. You just here to volunteer, here to have fun, here to just kick it. But ask them separately, hey, is this compensated? I usually charge this. Normally on these days I'm supposed to be working, so could you at least compensate me for that? Whatever you need to do to kind of like finagle your way in, do that. All right. Another one, if you're a heterosexual male, if you are a heterosexual male, you want to make sure that you try not to date women in the industry because it kind of tarnish your name. Because if it goes bad, which it could go, then it can really mess up your name. It's gonna be weird energy in the room when y'all are in the same room. Depending on how bad it went when it failed, you know, people may not want to work with you. So it's like, women are beautiful, especially when they be wearing the heels. I just love them. But you have to admire them from afar and understand that there needs to be a block in between your little man and them, because it can mess up a lot of stuff. There's so many other women in the world. Just let the female models be your sisters, be your homegirls, and then talk to the other women in the world. But try not to get a female model girlfriend or friend that you're dating, because it can possibly not go well, and then it can mess up your career. So, but if you want to take that chance, do your thing, do your thing. So even though everyone there is there for modeling, a lot of people, pretty much everyone there does something else. So I met so many people that model, but they may be a makeup artist, or they may be a hairstylist, or they may be a videographer, or they may be a photographer, or they may be a designer. So you just never know what they're there for. They may be a rapper. You just never know why they're there. So don't just assume like, oh, you know, no one is doing anything else, or I don't care what anyone else is doing. You never know who can help you. You never know who could put you in the right room. They may just be bored and want to model, or they're modeling for their designer friend. But you never know if they needed someone with your look, with your attitude, with your personality to be in something else that can really put you through there. So don't discount like the other models and just think like, oh, that's just all that they do. Or even if you even thought about that, understand that most times people have two other things going on. So every time I'm talking to people, I'm low-key trying to figure out what else you got going on. What else? How can I benefit? How can you benefit from me? Because that's what the world is. We're meant to connect like a web and just help each other grow and move from there. So yeah, that would definitely be my last point. And I do have a bonus, so stay tuned for the bonus. Before the bonus, I want to say like, comment, and subscribe on this doggone video. I don't really be saying that on my video. I mean, most times it's because it's cinematic, so I kind of try to leave it cinematic. That's how you say it. Yeah, so, but this ain't cinematic. This is informational. This is, or informative, however you say it. This is educational. So I'm saying like, comment, and subscribe. Please. I'm giving you free game. Come on, help me out. So the last one, and this has really helped me, and I'm still learning this, is practice everywhere. Practice your runway walk in Target. Practice your runway walk in Dollar Tree. Practice your runway walk in your shower. I don't know how, but practice it. Practice your pose. You can practice your poses in the shower. You need to practice your runway walk, your poses everywhere you go. If you want to make this a real deal thing. If you're kind of playing around, it's kind of cool. It's kind of a good way to meet women, kind of a good way to get outside. Then do your thing. You don't have to worry about practicing. But if you are a real deal Holyfield, then you need to be practicing every single place that you go. Even if you're walking inside of a cafe, like you need to be kind of like practicing. Because other people, it's not like they know that you're practicing. They just think, oh, you're confident, you're cool, okay. Even for the female models, like you may feel like, oh, me doing my strut, me doing my catwalk or my horse walk is like doing too much. No, they're looking at you like, oh, she's confident. So like, don't discount practicing in public like, oh, I'm doing too much. Because sometimes I may feel like, oh, I'm doing too much. 12 times out of 10, ain't nobody studying you. Ain't nobody even looked at you twice. So practice your walk, because you need to get comfortable around people, like walking around, people are walking through people looking at you. So get comfortable. Even if you bold, if you really about that life for real, try posing in public. Like pose in the middle of wherever you were doing and pose and walk and strut and do your thing. And just practice that. Keep doing that. And then people will kind of like start to say, oh, you a runway? And I've had people come up to me like at the gym, like, oh, you a runway model? Oh, bro, keep doing your thing. You'll start to network with other photographers or with other models or just other creators. I've practiced like at Target. I practiced in so many different places. I don't be looking for attention, but it's kind of cool when people do talk to you and come up to you, and they also are handling business themselves. So they see, oh, somebody else kind of in the same field. But I love just to do it because it's cool, and I get to practice being around other people and them watching me. So yeah, I would say practice in public as much as you can. Practice your poses, practice breathing. You know, that's a real thing. You need to make sure that you are breathing. practice your runway walk, practice, you know, how you pose at the end, practice, you know, everything. Do all that for sure. But this is just, it's very quick video for y'all. I know I normally try to do a 10-minute video per video every time I post, but this is real just kind of quick to the point when knock this out while the sun is up. So yeah, and I got a new lens, so that's why it's kind of like zoomed in on me. So I'm working on getting another lens because this is perfect. Like this sunlight, this is very great, and I love it because it's very clear. I feel like it's clearer than my other lens, but the other lens zoomed in and zoomed out. This one is like right here, so I can't like adjust it. I can only adjust where I am, so that's why you can't really see too much of me because it's not able to like adjust. So, but it's all good though. That's what being a content creator is about. You live and learn. So at least I'll have another lens to do more stuff. But yeah, y'all didn't ask for all that. So I'm gonna see y'all later though. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. If you need any coaching, if you need help building your content creating platform, it can be in whatever field. It doesn't have to be about modeling. It doesn't have to be about video editing. If you are a band director, if you are a designer, if you are a chef and you want to just figure out how to get better angles, how to learn more cinematic type edits and stuff like that, hit me up. I got you. Hit me up on Instagram though. It's going to be linked in my description. Hit me up on Instagram and follow me, of course, too, while you're there, and DM me so we can go from there. But I love y'all though. Peace out. And that's a wrap.